Today we are going over the Absolute Batman's Arkham S special, in which the origins of the place are revealed.
It all begins with the disturbing confessions of Amadeus Arkham, a man haunted by the desire to stop an evil he helped create. The root of this tragedy goes back to his childhood, when his mother lost her mind following the Civil War and killed their family. During the final days of the American Civil War, driven mad by the wait for a husband who never returned, she ended up murdering a Union soldier and her own children in a psychotic break. Amadeus was the only survivor, and rather than succumbing to the trauma, decided to dedicate his life to healing broken minds like his mother's. Thus, Arkham Asylum was born, built on cursed ground with the promise of being a sanctuary of science and compassion. However, fate had cruel plans. While running the asylum, Amadeus took in an orphan boy he found on the street, covered in blood and with no memory. The doctor saw in that boy a chance to leave a legacy, raising him as his own son. The boy was brilliant, optimistic, and always repeated a hopeful phrase, "Tomorrow is a new page." Meanwhile, the asylum held a dangerous prisoner named Jack Doe. Everyone believed him to be a merciless ripper. Tension reached its peak when Jack took the boy hostage during a riot, but strangely let him go, which only strengthened the bond between Amadeus and his adopted son. The final tragedy struck a year later, during a mass breakout. Amadeus rushed to his son's room, only to find blood and a teddy bear. Convinced that Jack, the monster, had killed the boy and fled, Amadeus spent the rest of his life consumed by grief and guilt, transforming the asylum into a monument to his pain. Decades passed until in 1945, a mysterious and elegant wealthy man appeared to buy the decaying property. During the visit, this stranger began questioning the doctor about details he had never noticed, leading him to a brick wall in the basement that Amadeus swore didn't exist. When the wall was torn down, the terrifying truth came to light. There lay Jack's bones. He had been dead for decades, clutching a note with the boy's handwriting. "Tomorrow is a new page." Amadeus realized too late that the real monster was never the prisoner. The orphan boy, with his innocent appearance, had been the psychopath all along. He had manipulated Jack, faked his own death, and left his father to rot in guilt, while he went out into the world to become something worse. That boy grew up to become what we now know as the Absolute Joker. The story brings us to the present, where this Joker, now a cold, calculating, and extremely wealthy man, watches Batman from afar. He is no longer a chaotic clown, but a military strategist. He reveals that he is assembling an army of nightmares to destroy the Bat, unleashing monstrous versions of classic villains and introducing his secret weapon, Absolute Deathstroke, a twisted and almost vampiric version of Deathstroke. Amadeus Arkham's diary ends with a desperate warning that the boy he loved has become the demon that will set the world on fire, and now that demon has Batman in his sights.